This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Six runs added in the over. Free State are 6 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. And out. Superb bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Free State are 8 for 1.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got that away nicely. Good fielding out in the boundary. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Edged it. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. Free State, 17 for 1.
Third over of the power play is done, and the run rate's probably not what they hoped for. 3 overs left in the power play, and it's a balancing act now between risk and reward if they want to climb back up. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Free State, 25 for 1.
4 gone, and the batters really need to work the ball more at the moment. They need to look for boundaries before the power play ends.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Nine runs added in that over. Free State, 34 for 1. Wow, that's missed a lot. Edged. Cuts that off well in the infield. Edged, unplayable. Massive outside edge. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
How will the bowler respond?
The bowler looks really confident. Oh, Bolden, what a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Free State a 43 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Edge, but it drops safely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Maxwell, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Hamilton into the attack now from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Got that away nicely. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Free State, a 62 for 2. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Maxwell wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto that early. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Straight to the fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. Free State, a 76 for 2. Hamilton from the south end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Saw that early, no one's catching that. That's a great shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early. To get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Ten runs added in that over. Free State are 86 for 2. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Got that away nicely.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Du Plessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Couldn't get it through the field. Bowling fielders look really confident. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Doesn't beat the infield. edge, but it drops safely. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That is quite extraordinary. Maxwell, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Some adjustments to the field. How will he reply?
Brilliant diving stop. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Hamilton from the south end. Edged, unplayable. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
It's a start and out. Maxwell walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
A few moves made in the field.
Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive outside edge. They've gone up here. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A very defensive field, this. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
2 straight and punched through the leg side.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Finds the edge. Edge, but it drops safely. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Conway, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A few moves made in the field.
Caught. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. Out. Super catch. Right on the boundary.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Edge. Amazing delivery. The bowler looks really confident.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Kalita, the spinner, coming into the attack. That's a confident appeal. Big edge. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Conway from the south end. Conway with a huge appeal. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Misses everything. Goes over the top with that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 5 runs added in that over. Free State 158 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Good catch in the crowd too.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.